Before the chaos of the 1970s, the world of money seemed stable, almost boring. After World War II, global leaders built a new economic order known as the Bretton Woods system. Under Bretton Woods, the US dollar was pegged to gold at $35 per ounce. Other countries pegged their currencies to the US dollar. The dollar became the center of the world's financial system. To the average person, that meant one thing. Money had something real behind it, something physical, something anchored. At the center of this system stood the U.S., with enormous gold reserves and unmatched economic power. Presidents, bankers, and central bankers from Truman to Kennedy to Johnson treated the dollars linked to gold as sacred. But gold wasn't the only force shaping the future. There were two key figures, two personalities, whose decisions would silently set up the disaster to come. One, President Lyndon B. Johnson, a man obsessed with doing big things. The war on poverty, Medicare and Medicaid, the Vietnam War. All expensive, all requiring money the government didn't have. Two, the Federal Reserve, a young institution with a problem. It wanted to fight unemployment, but its main tool was money creation. That tool was powerful, but dangerous. These actors didn't know it yet, but they were about to stretch the Bretton Woods system to the breaking point. And here's the twist. Everyone thought they were making the right choice. Inflation rarely begins with an explosion. More often, it begins with a whisper. The 1960s, small cracks form. America was spending heavily, far more than it collected in taxes. But instead of raising taxes or cutting spending, leaders quietly turned to another option: borrow and print. The Federal Reserve increased the money supply to keep interest rates low. Low interest rates made government borrowing cheaper. But more money in circulation also meant something else. The value of each dollar started to weaken. At first, the inflation was subtle, barely noticeable. Prices rose by 2%, then 3%. Economists said it was temporary. But foreign governments noticed something troubling. A simple question with a dangerous answer. If the U.S. kept printing more dollars, but its gold supply didn't increase, could America actually redeem all those dollars for gold at $35 per ounce? The answer was becoming obvious. No. Countries like France began demanding gold in exchange for their dollars. Gold reserves started falling. By the late 1960s, the U.S. faced a choice. Either keep the gold standard and raise interest rates sharply, or abandon the gold standard to keep the economy growing. The world didn't know it yet, but the choice was already being made.